Hey everyone, it is Destiny out here at County Line Campers in Gulfport, Mississippi, and we have Sam joining us, our RV boss baby, out here at the store. You would not believe what we are inside right now. We just got this on the lot. This is a rare park model. These are designed to stay at RV parks for pretty much long term. People live in these, but of course they still have wheels. They still tow like a normal fifth wheel, so you can take them places, but they are just designed for long term stays. And you would not believe how gorgeous this one is. I'm gonna show you a walk around video very quickly of the outside and the inside so you can get a feel for the floor plan. And if you like what you see, keep watching, because we are going to go into every single detail so you can know before you ever step foot inside the camper if this is the one for you. Are you ready, Sam? Then let's go. So starting right here at our front, if you notice the cap is different. So we have a nice aesthetically pleasing design, kind of like a little roof overhang, as you can see to the camper next to it. Most fifth wheels that are more travel based have that front fiberglass cap with the rubber seams set off to the side. This one here has metal on all the seams. Not only does it kind of make it feel a little bit more residential style, it's also going to be resistant, a lot more resistant to that constant exposure to the weather, since you are going to be parking this and living in it most of the time. Or on that Lippert Rhino box, gonna make it super smooth for when you are towing it. We do have a diamond plate. This is going to help when you are towing from rocks, flinging up and dinging that pretty fiberglass. So something to note with the semi-permanent seasonal park models, they are not going to have the auto leveling systems because they don't have the full stabilizer jacks like we see over on this one here, which obviously has to be able to go up and down and level because you're going in and out of campgrounds so often. This one here has our front jacks that are power right here, so they're going to extend and retract so you can drop them and then get it off of the weight of the truck. And then on the back side, they do give you two more just because we are extra long on this one to help stabilize that back end. All right, so that is what these buttons are for. And here we have our power cord, 50 amp, of course, easy access to that spare tire. You are prepped for solar if you want to add more. So we do have solar panels already on the roof. I'm going to go ahead and link how much power they've got. If you want to add more, you would plug them up there and set your solar panels right there on the ground to give you even more power. Coming over to this side, we do have 3 slide outs on this side. You can see they're pretty shallow, especially those 2 back there. This one here is your bedroom slide, but it doesn't come out too far, so it doesn't take up much more width for when you are parked. You don't have to worry about the width too much with the slides out. We have 2 large LP tanks right there. Massive pass-through storage, and they even give you a screen door that you can pop on or off for that big glass sliding door. So when you are towing it, you want to keep it off, and then when you are parked, go ahead and pop it on, nice and easy. Here's our hookup stations, city water, freshwater connection. We do have the little hole here to run the hoses down so you can keep this door closed. Black tank flush up here, and look at this little outdoor shower with the actual removable handle. Usually we see the little wiry spiral water hose. This one is actually giving you the normal residential style shower handle, We have satellite hookup right here and down here. And this is your ability to switch between the antifreeze inlet. Okay, a little push LED light right there. And this has the 2-door, so we're going to be able to close it this way. And this one is on the magnetic latch right there. Makes it nice and easy just to pop it up and out of the way. Here is where you would plug up that power cord. The exhaust for your furnace, we are on demand. So you have a 60K BTU tankless water heater, again designed for semi-permanent full-time camping. We have the exhaust to your furnace right there. So right down here, just on the outside of this slide, which I love that they did that. Sometimes the manufacturers will put them kind of under the slide where it's a little difficult to get to. Not on this one. Your sewer connection is going to be right over here by your other hookups. This is your one sewer connection, and then you've got your black tank handle right here, gray tank right there, again making everything accessible right here in the front. Here is a look at the second slide, and triple axle. Look at that, designed to hold all this weight. And there's a look at that smooth, pretty fiberglass side. Another slide out. Looky there. And there's the back of those stabilizer jacks I told you about, just to give you a little bit of extra leveling when you are parked. We do have a designated spot for that sewer hose. This is really neat because you don't have to take up space in your compartments. You're going to slide that sewer hose right in here, and it's not going to stink up the cargo space. Way up here, look at that. We are prepped for the Lippert on the go ladder. You can see it right there. All you would need to do is just purchase the ladder. It's going to be a telescopic one, so it is massive. So for you to be able to get way up on that roof, again, telescopic ladder, all you got to do is buy it, and they even give you the little QR code right here so you can scan it and purchase it whenever it is time to get that ladder. You are also prepped for a backup camera. You can see it up there. The backup camera is not installed right now. It's prepped. Again, since you're probably just going to be going and parking this one time and leaving it for maybe 6 months or a year, there's no need to really, for the manufacturer to prep it with a backup camera, since you're not going to be going in and out of campgrounds super frequently. But in the event it makes you feel better to have one, it is prepped and ready to go. I am loving all these windows. They do have a little bit of a UV tint on them to help with privacy, and then also the sun from getting in and heating up that camper. Your AC is not having to work as hard because we do have that little special tint on them. Coming over to our last slide, this is going to be our largest one, and it's going to hold your living room area. Now, this is a extended seasons package. You have forced heat and an enclosed underbelly. You've got 12-volt tank heat pads, so you don't have to worry about anything freezing up. We've got the upgraded insulation under there, and this is equipped with the enclosed tank valves. And I'm trying to show you guys a little bit what it looks like under here. So I know my guys like to see all this. Look at that. The things I do for you guys on these YouTube videos. So you got to come out and give us the business, okay? Don't go off and buy from another dealer when I'm the one showing you all the ins and outs of the units, okay? We would appreciate that very much. There's a look at that triple axle, and right here, LP Quick Connect. So you can plug up your grill right here. And they even give you the little spot to run the little cord, or it's not a cord, what is that? Hose, LP hose through that little hole right there. So noting, even though I just got up, the accessibility in this is amazing because those are actual panels on the underbelly, so they are easy to remove so you can access it. You see that? Look at that. That is amazing, okay? And look at that durable material. See? That is a look at that underbelly. There's a look at under the slide. Whew, I'm working up a sweat, y'all. Okay, now for the fun side, check out this power awning LED light strip. This is a massive awning coming out. It is going to give you so much outdoor entertainment space. It's going to fully cover this sliding door so you can come in and out with ease, even in the rain. Even that sliding door does have that special darkened tint on it. This is the high gloss fiber glass exterior. This is 2 times stronger than the standard fiberglass that they use in your towables. Excellent UV protection, and this is paintable and easily repairable. Okay, so this part right here, these are your decals. This right here, easy to repair. Okay, so with your tires, this is the Maxxis Premier Radial tire. All right, they have a 1 year for your first year, no excuses guarantee, and then after that a 5-year warranty. The speed rating on these is 87 miles per hour, y'all. 87 miles per hour. You don't think about that until you're towing heavy. So we always like to point that out with our toy haulers and then our perk models, okay? You want to be able to know the speed that your tires can withstand. In the event anything were to happen and you need to replace one, they give you a little QR code right here. So that way you can access them nationwide aftermarket availability. They have 1,100 discount tires on that website through that QR code. So they're literally thinking of everything that you could possibly need to make this as hassle-free as possible. Coming up here, we have our breaker box, which you are going to access from the outside here. Look at all those breakers and fuses, properly labeled. Always make sure your dealer has that labeled, or the manufacturer. Okay, we have a large storage compartment right here with outlets and a satellite hookup and a little push light, so you don't have to store your sewer hose in here, because again, there's a designated spot for it. This is going to be great for lawn chairs or whatever you've got that maybe you need to change out. You don't want it taking up room in the camper, but you can put it in tubs right down here. But my favorite part with storage compartments, besides from the magnetic holders, are slam latches. So we're just going to drop them into place. Not every compartment door can do slam latches. Like right here, we've got our little metal knobs, but I love when they have the large ones and they put the slam latches on them. It makes it really easy. So the other side of our pass-through storage right here, again, slam latches, magnetic holders. We have a bottle opener right here on the inside so it doesn't get rusted. Your battery disconnect and push light 30 amp solar controller right here so you can check. I'm running a little bit low, so we better hurry for my lights start flickering. Right here is a holder for a portable stereo. It's on the inside right now, but this does have a spot bracket for you to slide it into and strap it in so you can enjoy some tunes while you're sitting here outside. We do have another outlet right up here, your GFI. That is a look at that compartment. Now, since we are going to be semi-permanent or full timing it, these are going to remove. They are attached right here by the brackets, but with a simple click, they are just going to come right out so you can store them. This compartment right here would be a great place to stash them. You could also remove this to make it a little bit easier. They do have the little adjustable pedals on bottom, so in the event you are on uneven terrain, you would just push this little lever here to extend or retract, and that's going to allow you to level out your steps. So that way, if everything else is level but the steps aren't, you don't have to be all caca crooked. You can make one a little shorter, one longer to level that out. It is bright outside, you can't see them, but inside these little black metal holders are LED lights, and it looks gorgeous at nighttime. Really residential. So just imagine this with the awning out, LED lights, little offset lights here. It is so gorgeous, y'all. I believe that I have covered everything on the outside. Let's get inside. This is going to be a doozy because there is just so much to cover. Last thing on the outside, our sliding glass door is going to have that residential lock. You have your special key. All right, let's check her out. I just don't even think my walkthrough did it justice with how massive and beautiful this camper is. I'm just so excited to go over everything with you. Coming up here to our front, we have our wardrobe, massive hanging wardrobe all the way down, and you do have the little push LED lights. You got your bar here, which could be removed if you don't want to use it for hanging wardrobe. That is an option. Plenty of space on the floor also. Sliding door. It does have the brackets so you can latch them in place for towing. Here's what that looks like closed up. But not sure if you noticed up here, we have more cubby space with motion sensor lighting. Whenever you see a light with this little bulb here, that means that you can set it to motion sensor. You can leave it off, you can set it to always be on or to be motion sensor. So that way, whenever you open up the closet, the lights are gonna turn on. I'm gonna go ahead and set this other one to motion sensor. So that way, when people are looking at it in the future, they will be able to see how cool it is to open it up and see the lights automatically turn on. So across from the bed, I like to call this our shoe bench. We have a nice little padded seat right here, perfect for putting on our shoes. And down here we have a cubby, great for storing the shoes. We have a large window. This is also gonna act as your emergency exit, so you can push that screen all the way out. We have a little ledge here and the spot to put our TV. It is already marked for you to put it. We have our hookups and our outlet, and we have our folding storage right here, 3 drawers, and they're gonna fully extend. See how I'm pulling them all the way out? They're not like half in, fully extending drawers. Now our bed, this is pretty cool. This is the Versatilt bed incliner. All right, so you can set it up like this so you can enjoy watching TV in bed. They give you kind of built-in little end tables right up here. Metal, durable. If you spill your drink, it's gonna not warp anything. We have individual push lights overhead and windows. Now these windows are gonna have the little roller shades. Most of them in this unit do, either curtains or roller shades. So you can see that there. You can open them because they do have screens on them. So on this side of the bed, we do have a charger right here, USB and lightning, plus your outlet. And then down here, we have, look at that, little gorgeous LED lighting. This is gonna be great to act as a night light, so you can actually see when you get out of bed to use the bathroom without stumbling around. I love the aesthetic look that it also gives too. So you've got the switch on that side, but then over here, this partner is still able to charge their phone and plug up to an outlet. And then of course they're gonna have their own end table built in. Now for our bed, let's bring it down so I can show you. Your control is gonna be right here. So let's bring it on down. Of course you can stop it any which way. So if you just wanna recline a little bit, you're able to do that. Again, the button is gonna be right here, as well as the slide. So we do have a slide in here. That's the button to bring the slide in and out individually right here in this camper. And our light switch is gonna be right there. Check this out, king size bed, little built-in padded headboard back there. But what I love is even when it's not tilted up, you still have plenty of walking room around to be able still to open up these drawers, okay? Still have space. So I really like when they put the Versatilt in, especially if you enjoy relaxing and watching TV in bed. We do have a prep for the King Wi-Fi extender. This is basically going to turn your camper into its own little hotspot for Wi-Fi, so you're not dependent on the RV park's Wi-Fi. And here you have your own AC and heat back here. And there's a look at that AC. This does have the quick dump on it, as well as the actual AC ducts right here. So you're gonna have no problem cooling this place off. Here's a look at that farmhouse style pocket door. It's gonna slide right on over. You can latch it into place. There's a look at our bedroom. I believe I've covered everything. Did want to note you do have the flush LED lighting for the main lighting overhead. You see right there. And then we just have individual LED push lights in select areas. So wanted to point that out for you, as well as this little wood detailing going across the roof. I just think it makes it feel super residential. Coming out of the bedroom and into our hallway area, love these big old windows, letting in all that natural light. And look, they do have screens, so you can open this up on both of these and get such a nice breeze coming through when it is time to go to sleep. we can close these, and I am going to do a shot towards the end where I'm going to black out the camper and pull down all these shades so you can see just how dark it gets even in broad daylight. And my favorite part of a roller shade. Beautiful. I love the little square wooden boxes they've got on top, and look at that, carrying that little metal feature throughout. I really like it. It gives it such a modern farmhouse feel. I could definitely live in this full time. What about you guys? It's looking good, huh? We have a door for the bathroom. This is not a pocket door because we have so much room right here in our hallway. And moving into the bathroom, laundry room, so much to show you in here. Let's start with this shower area. We have the built-in seating, solid piece base. Look at that. All right, all the little grooves and ledges, but it is solid piece, okay? Then up here, again, we have the wraparound solid piece. Look, there's no opening here. There's no seam that you have to caulk and fill. It's got a nice faux marble look, little detailed edging right here, and it's just beautiful. So this is all solid piece, and then right down here, separate solid piece for your base. Here is our shower, removable handle. We got the pause button. Remember, you have the tankless water on this, so you don't have to worry about running out of your hot water. If you're extra tall, they give you a skylight. Even though this camper is already extra tall, they give you a skylight. You've got your LED light in there. Caddy or storage, open storage for all of your bath towels or accessories. And large mirror. Thank you, Forest River, for putting in a big mirror. Check this out. You have the little LED backlight. Isn't that gorgeous, ladies? I could easily do my hair and makeup here. You know, I think I'm just selling myself on this camper at this point. Gonna sell the house and live in here. Look at the sink. Beautiful. Super residential style. Finishing off with that residential style matte black on the faucet. We have plenty of countertop space and outlets here and over here. This is going to be that solid piece, so no seams on the top here. I know y'all are looking at it. Separate washer and dryer. That's right. No little tiny stackable. No only being able to wash a pair of jeans and a t-shirt. You are going to be able to put up to 27 pounds of wash inside these compact washer and dryers. They are the smart ones, so you've got all the same features that you would have on your normal one at home. Look at that space. Contour, space-saving appliances. That is what we're looking at here. They're both going to be front-loading, and you've got all the normal settings like, again, you would have at home. Here is a spot to put the detergent, and look at this. Metal. So if your fabric softener leaks out and you're a little bit messy with things, this is going to be super easy to keep clean. Y'all, they just really thought of all the details needed for long-term living. All right, we've got storage over here. Again, lots of room for towels, extra sheets and linens. Did you see that motion sensor light right when I opened it? That's why I like to turn them on. And it goes back really deep, like so deep. I don't know if the camera, I had a customer, like I can't even reach it. I had a customer come in and look at a fifth wheel that I did a YouTube video on, and they said that the camper looked smaller in the video than it did when they came and looked in person. I love to hear that. I try and record these in wide angle so that way you can get a feel for how big they are, but it just truly does not do it justice. You've got to come in and see these. There's so much space. We've got a porcelain toilet. This is a residential style, easier to keep clean, feels more like home. They already put your toilet paper holder right here and our light switch. We have our exhaust over here, button for the fan. It's gonna suck up all the moisture, and you do have your AC vent in here, so it's gonna stay nice and cool for you. Your heat register is right over there. Goodbye, beautiful laundry room, bathroom. Continuing down our hallway, another window again, and we've got our control panels. Look at these steps. Not carpet. Look, Nice and open, super modern feeling. And we have shoe storage right there. They leave it all open so you can kick the shoes underneath the stairs. They give you a little railing. 2 more ACs. These are each going to have the ability, heat and AC, to control them, not only right here in the main area, but also up in your loft. So if you're bringing the grandkids, or I mean, even pets, we've seen people store pet beds and have the dogs go up and sleep in the loft at night, so you don't have to worry about them getting too overheated up there. We have our Suburban on-demand hot water heater. You're going to set that to whatever temperature you would like it. Remember, you do not cut it with cold. When you have on demand, you're going to set it to whatever temperature you want that hot water to turn on. So you only use hot water, and then it's going to be the perfect temp. There's no need to try and then balance it with cold anymore. You're going to waste your water, and it's not necessary. Okay, we love that we're seeing these on-demand hot water heaters. Moving down to our ability to check our tanks, our battery. Super simple right here. There's the control for the water pump and tank heaters. Remember, we have the enclosed underbelly with the tank heaters. We have our light switches right here for those LED lights that go across the ceiling. Our awning, again, power in and out. And then our 2 slides for right here in the living room area. And right here, this is our light switch for those little patio lights I told you about. Some of our safety features: fire extinguisher. As soon as you walk in the door, you are going to have smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detector. Right there, we found it. Your carbon monoxide detector. So those are your safety features. Now, because we're getting into our huge ceiling space on this side, clearly we can't pull the little string for the ceiling fan. You're going to be able to control it right here. You can power it on, off, control the speed, and reverse it. So it's going to suck up the air or push it on down. Up here, you're going to need a step stool, but they gave you a beautiful little open shelf display area, because when you are parked, you can put pretty bowls and vases and decor, and you don't have to worry about it falling over because you are parked. So you have got that right up there. Look at these wood beams. They've got the metal little brackets on the end, again, carrying on this residential, or this industrial style finish. I'm getting so tongue-tied, I'm so excited. Residential style camper with industrial finishes. That's what I'm trying to say, y'all. Okay, half bath. So if you have guests over, right here, we have, again, another porcelain toilet, built-in toilet paper holder, little storage, metal, can keep it clean, and LED lighting, beautiful mirror, which again has that back light. We've got our switch for our lights overhead, and look at that pretty black finish. Outlet, built-in towel holder, so you don't have to worry about drilling things in yourself, and then storage right down here. All right, time for our kitchen space. I'm so excited. Look at this. We have like a wine holder right there. Little transit windows, which do have screens, so you can open them, and they do have shades, so you can black it out. Large residential style Furrion refrigerator, and you've got all the settings right here, so you can put on the exact temp you want, and you can lock it or unlock it so I can open it. Thank you. And look at all this. All the drawers, and adjustable shelf, LED light, no frost. All right, let's go over to our island because I'm excited. There's a lot tucked in here, like a dishwasher. We have our Furrion little dishwasher. And don't worry, guys, that just shows that the lines have been winterized. So it's got the water in there. When you buy from us, of course, we prep it for you, flush everything. We make sure you can go straight from here to the RV park and go camping. I love all the little attachments they give you, silverware. I mean, a RV with a dishwasher? Come on, that's amazing. Right here, we have the ability to access our pipes and everything. And look at this, super deep, stainless steel, farmhouse style sink. We have the cup washer. So you put your cup upside down and you push on this, and then water's going to shoot up and then drain right here. So it's a quick rinse for your cups. Built-in soap holder, large residential style faucet with the extendable sprayer, and you can control the settings right there. Now they're just getting fancy, okay? So extendable sprayer wasn't enough, cup holder wasn't enough. You have jets right here, and you've got the ability to close your drain automatically by twisting this. So if you want to do a load of dishes, you just twist this, it closes up that drain. You've got this here to strain, and then we also have this one for extra straining. And the jets right here can be controlled right on this nozzle. You can do cold and hot water, and you can control, can you see it? You can control the power of the jet. So we have just a little bit or full blast. This sink has a design to slope the water down here. I know it's kind of different to see the drain over in the corner instead of the middle, but this gives you so much more space to be able to set dishes and not get stuff down in the drain. It's just going to slope it all down that way. This island is solid surface countertop, and it is gorgeous. Look at that. Beautiful. This isn't the little wood thing, you see. Solid surface right there. LED lighting throughout. You've got the switch to control said LED lighting right here, along with an outlet so you can plug up the laptop. We have our bar stools, black industrial feel. So that's a look at the island, and up overhead again we've got that fan, but right below that we've got this kind of chandelier box. You can't tell, but these lights are on. I'm running off my solar, so they're kind of flickering. So they do have light coming from them. You just can't see them very well because it's nice and bright in the unit. Now, right here we have a full slide box, if you couldn't tell. So we went over our fridge. Right here's our pantry. Look at all the shelving. Motion sensor light, deep, wide shelving. All the way down here. Wow, this was like Christmas morning. Did you guys see that box there? Well, I went off camera and I ripped it open. And now it makes sense why this sink has these little grooves right here, because so I have set up said little bins, and I was right. The little ledges in here are made for these extra bins. I like this one. Perfect for did I just figure it out? Fruits and vegetables with the jets right here, so you can rinse them. I'm sure it's not the only use, but that's kind of what I would use it for. Wow, that's amazing and easy to remove, of course, but they've got the little ledges. All right, this thing is just getting better and better. You also get this big old cutting board. Our drawers are going to be all fully extending. So much storage here in our kitchen. That is our owner's manual. Up overhead, more storage. Oh, and look at that, another QR code so you can connect for even more resources, so you can learn everything about your camper. I also just learned that this is the designer Carefree flooring, made in the USA, 3-year warranty against cold cracking, patented stain and soil repellency, realistic depth and texture in the color. This flooring is specifically engineered for the RV industry. It's the most rugged and damage resistant sheet flooring, and can resist scratches and scuffs. But also note, this slide, you can barely tell, has it carried into the slide out. So here it is. Barely, again, tell that it's there. It's super seamless. Anyway, that was a distraction squirrel moment. Moving back, we have the solid surface countertops carried over. Super pretty little detailing in them. Our window, it can open. Give you the little metal topper since you're over here by an open flame. Beautiful backsplash. This is not a sticker. This is actual real textured backsplash. That window can open. 4-burner gas stove. Grates are easy to remove to keep clean. And then we've got a large oven. And let's see, what about this oven? This is the 24-inch 4-burner freestanding gas range. You can easily cook a whole turkey in it. Would you look at that? This oven does have the electric igniter for the oven portion. And then we've got our gas up here. You're gonna have beautiful little LED backlighting on these. I don't have enough power on just running on solar to light them up for you, but this looks really pretty when it is lit up. They give you a little bit of a depth here to help keep like spills right here in this area. More wine holder. I mean, ladies, this is just where it's at. We've got 2 separate wine holders. We've got overhead cabinet storage on both sides. Full residential sized microwave. Look at that. Ooh, what a pretty little diamond texture in the back. So that is a look at this kitchen area. Don't forget our LED push lights and outlet right there for coffee pot. Outlet right there for a blender, mixer, whatever you're working with. This sliding door has curtains. Love to see curtains. Beautiful metal curtain rod up there. But this is a gorgeous day, so we're gonna leave these open. There's that industrial style curtain rod. Here in the living area, you're gonna have all the curtains, all right? So we're not on roller shades, we're not on accordion blinds, we have curtains. Windows with screens all the way around, and they're all gonna open. I've got this one open. That one is just like, it's nearly the size of that entire front cap of the camper behind us. Do you see that? This is a massive window that does open. It's also gonna act as your emergency exit. So our living room space, this is the other slide right here and a slide right there. You can barely tell it's there, but here's our little flooring and our box frame. It's so seamless because it makes up the entertainment area, but there's also a hidden pantry back here. So that is basically what you're extending in the slide. Just enough to bump out to give you this massive pantry space. So if that little closet over there wasn't enough, you have this too, and it's tucked out of the way. We have this massive flat screen TV, of course, your outlet right here, cable inlet, all set to go. Here's a look at those portable Bluetooth speakers I told you about. Remember the little Velcro caddy that was outside in the storage compartment? You can take one of these and put it out there, leave the other one in here for your guest, or take them up to the bedroom, up to the loft. Little charging port, so this would be a good spot to plug up the cell phones. Little fireplace, 30-inch. This is electric, so it's not going to suck any of your LP. If you want just a little bit of heat and you don't want to run the full-on heater and use up that gas, you can heat up this living room space nice and easy with this fireplace. If you don't need the heat, it does work with just a lighting, so you can set a pretty ambiance. We have storage on both sides right here for DVDs or video games. Does anyone watch DVDs anymore when you have smart TVs these days? Okay, that is a look at that massive hidden pantry and entertainment area. Over here, this slide out is going to house this. Lights right here for, again, those lights, LED lights. We have our slide that can go in and out. So we have our slide control for this area right here, the slide control from the bedroom by the bed in the bedroom, and then the 2 for the main areas right by the front door. We have an outlet right here. So if you got a portable vacuum or something, you could mount it, charge it, something right here, or you plug up your cell phone while you're sitting right here on the couch. More curtains and a movable ottoman. So in our ottoman, scoot this out of the way if you need to, but it does also come up and you can put blankets, toys, whatever in there. Again, vinyl, so it's going to be easy to wipe down and keep clean. Did somebody say couch? Because clearly this is now like a little sleeping space. So you are on these hinges right here to allow you to move this section of the sectional out of the way so you can bring it in when you are towing, okay? Because again, it extended all the way here. It can't push up anymore to bring that slide in. So they tucked it over for towing, but my kid is loving this little cubby area. Speaking of cubby areas, right behind that couch, we have storage, little open shelving, little ledge here. Now, let me open this back up. That's how we're gonna put it up for towing, and I just wanted to show you how easy it is. It has a little slider box down here, so you're not scraping up your floors. And then the front has the wheels, because you know they think of everything. Got a little end table also right here, but look, you can still access this back here. And I also like that you can easily move this to get behind the sofa to close up your curtains or open up your window. Storage. This is gonna have the little lifts on them, so you're gonna be able to easily lift this up. Great spot. Pillows, blankets, and unneeded clothing items. All right, over here, same thing. Look at that, loads of storage. For our corner piece, you guessed it, lift it up, and there's a little hole right here. Hidden storage, that's right. You got something you need to keep out of the way, maybe the pew-pews, you know, the things you hunt with. You can keep those in a nice, safe, hidden space. Also wanted to note with this sofa, the cushions on the back are sewn in right here. So you don't have to worry about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 random cushions all flapping around. They are sewn in. Also noting for towing, you do have the ability to buckle in the couches basically together right there. And again, I think that makes a really cool sleeping space too. So you can tighten them together, put down your blankets and pillows, and you don't have to worry about them slowly separating from each other. Now our stairs, you might be wondering, wait, I see a door behind the stairs. How am I supposed to open that if the stairs are in the way? And what's the point of there being an end table right there if there's stairs? There's also an outlet back there. You guys getting where I'm going with this? If not, I'm about to show you. Look, we even got a handle, and we've got the little struts, so you can push this up and out of the way. So if you don't want kiddos climbing up to the loft or the pets or whatever, you can tuck those and utilize this massive drawer and end table. This is really easy to do, by the way. Latch it into place. And going up our stairs, these are metal. And voila, my son was loving this. Light switch right here. Window that does open, emergency exit, and it does have the roller shade. We have chargers, outlets, lots of storage. They give you these little baskets. I didn't put these in for staging, don't worry, you get to keep those. And little twin mats for, again, sleeping space, or you can just get these out of here. Dog beds, whatever you feel you need. We do have a little bit of a railing right there, and your own AC. So remember I said earlier, you don't have to worry about the kids or pets getting too warm, which it is very warm up here, but I don't have the AC going at all. But you can control that, as well as right here, we have an overlook with the vents that can close. So the kids can have total privacy and black it out in the event somebody wants to sleep up here. This is the coolest clubhouse. I am still hanging out up here, but let's black this thing out and show you how dark and cozy it can get for sleeping, even in broad daylight. So I wanted to know another reason these can open and close is because you do have another AC up here. It's going to allow the AC air to still come out and have a place to go and not just be trapped up here. So you don't want to waste that third AC just for this little section. You want it to be able to get flushed out as well. All right, y'all, look at this. You will have no problem sleeping in broad daylight. All right, I've got all the lights off and all the curtains closed. You can tell these room darkening curtains do a really good job. And I'm sure we've seen people kind of add Velcro to the edges to really close them off, if that's something that you need. And look, even up here, super dark. Look at that. You can't even see, it's so dark up there. All right. This is just massive. Now I will tell you the bedroom, the one area, and you may have noticed this when I was filming, we do have one little window box in roller shade that got damaged when it was being shipped down here. So the technicians are waiting for it to come in, but you will have a roller shade and a topper on this to black out this window. So this is the one area I couldn't get completely dark for y'all, but I think this proves the point that you can really really sleep tight in this. And whoo, look at that. Even those top shades. Now again, I've worked hard for you guys. So if you see this at another dealer, I don't care where you're at, you need to say, nope, Destiny at County Line Campers showed me everything about that camper. We're gonna go and buy from them. This one retails at $110,000, but you know, here at County Line Campers, we're gonna give you the best deal possible. We have got this one for, that's right, y'all come on out and see us. We are located in Gulfport, Mississippi. Again, we were looking at the Forest River Impression, the 44 Stay Park model. When you think camping, think County Line Campers.